So do you hold the same view that there's people trapped in there?
He just got home right now.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Well, the fire was on. What the firefighter told me was that most of the time they'll just scatter.
Yeah.
But if they're on the top floor and the bottom floor is on fire, they can't.
They can't get out then.
Fire was up top.
Fire company was absolutely close.
That's not my side. There's a fire up top.
No, babe, the block grid smoke went up. It's fire.
You know, they're washing everything down. Let's talk. So you look for bodies in there or not?
Any bodies?
Yeah.
Not that we found, no.
Okay, because one of the ladies over there said that she thought there were bodies in there. So.
No, this place has had like 6 of these fires,
Really?
and this is the worst one. So there's no even stairs. The stairs are burned out going to the second floor. And so we checked the outbuilding, that outbuilding over there, because that's usually where we've had, because the condition of the inside's not. But it was so much fire, it's not safe to put people in. So what we did, we looked in the doorways and the window. We'll come back in the daylight and double check, but there's no indication that anybody's in there.
Oh, okay.
all the fire was burning through the roof on the upper part.
Yeah.
So the good thing was there wasn't any fire on the first floor part, which would indicate that they would have significant time to get out if they had to.
Right.
But that is so bad in there. The whole house, well now it's all collapsed in, and they're good. Bulldozer is going to be coming, and probably I don't know what they're making there.
I don't know. I mean, they haven't tore it down yet.
Yeah, well, it's falling down now because after today. So.
Yeah.
No indicated of anybody in there.
Okay.
I think she's just not acknowledged. I think everybody in the neighborhood knows that a lot of the houseless or homeless sometimes frequent, but it's gotten so bad in there that it's not very feasible condition.
Yeah, I knew that it burned at least 5 times and it was unsafe for, firefighters to go in. In fact, there's people that I was talking to over there.
Did you get here earlier in the incident where you see the fire?
I seen the fire, but I got here about an hour and a half ago. I got here about 45 minutes after you guys got the call.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you were here at the first 45, you've been able to understand what I was talking about.
Yeah.
It was all burning through this side.
But yeah,
I think the poor neighborhood, it would be nice if whoever owns the property to do what they're going to do, move forward with it.
yeah. Well,
But
now for safety reasons, I hope they
control
tear it
that.
down.
exactly.
Because
And we're going to come back in the daylight too, and probably reevaluate and see if we're going to make any effort from our investigations unit to.
so the owner decides not to tear it down, and the city determines that it's a safety hazard. Can you force the owner to tear it down?
I've never dived into that legal part of it, but I mean, I'm sure there's parameters. I'm sure there's hoops to jump through. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I'm concerned about that chimney right there.
Yeah, that was hey, you've been old fire chief? 'Cause that was the first thing I said. I said, so when this thing was going and ripping, I said, that was exactly one of my safety fires. I said, be aware of that chimney. And you can't see it, but there's a second one on the backside, but it's more centered. But this one was, knock on wood, looked pretty, but the awning on this side burned off. I don't know if you were here when that crashed.
Yeah, I was here when that happened.
That's the kind of noises as a fire chief you don't like hearing on the fire ground.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody's hurt.
But yeah, I was concerned about that chimney falling, because if it fell, it'd take out that wall and the firefighter that was sitting on the ground over there with the hose.
So the other thing you do too on these ones, they boarded this up a couple times. So another thing, even though we can't really go and safely search, you kind of look at like access points. So if there's access points, we tend to use our thermal imagers and take a look and see if we can see anything in the doorway or anything like that.
Yeah.
We don't do a deep dive search, obviously, because it's not safe. But the nice thing is this was pretty sealed up, which was good. At least that kind of tells us where we were from the last time to this time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those nights. I knew it.
Another fire?
Well, no, this is my third day in a row, and I knew that whenever you work that many in a row, the last night's the worst. And it's the first night of summer. Kids are out, so there's a lot of people. The one thing that always blows my mind on this one, Killingsworth is usually a really busy street. So anytime we've had significant fire, it's like, I thought it was 4 in the morning. I was so tired. I'm surprised it got going that fast. But again, when the house is burned up like that, all the void spaces, it's just like there's no structural stability, so any kind of fire goes. So we're going to be coming back. We're probably going to come back probably on the hour for a while and just check for hot spots, because it's going to flare back up again. It's just a matter of when. I was hoping that rain would move in if they say it's coming.
Yeah, I figure if you didn't get it out, I think it's probably mostly out now.
Yeah, but I mean, just where the roofing and stuff, they're just, those little void,
Yeah.
but we'll come back. And the problem is on firefighters, it's too tempting to go in and really dig it out, but sometimes you got to draw that line in the sand. It's like, I ain't getting you hurt on this one.
Yeah, I seen him make entry in the front door,
Yeah.
and I'm like, he's actually putting firefighters in the house?
Oh, no. They were literally, and that, yeah. So we were defensive for this one. And thing, you hate to not be able to go in and do your normal searches like normal, but you gotta risk benefit. And luckily, like I said, the conditions in there, because I've been in there, are so bad that even if you wouldn't want to be in there. But that outbuilding, we did search that right away because that outbuilding wasn't involved in the fire. Little garage thing.
So is the other building damaged? Because the firefighters were asking.
No, we were so the whole strategy initially was to set up a defensive posture for the houses on the what we called Alpha side killing. That's how we usually do it. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
Yeah.
So Alpha side, Charlie side exposure was #1 priority, and then Delta side exposure. Worst case scenario, you keep it on the block. But what you don't want to do is have fire jump from building to building.
No.
If you can help it. So save what you can and do. And the nice thing is that everyone that responds out here, the crews here, they've been with me on, like one of the firefighters said, he's been out here 6 times. So 6 different fires. So I said I was only out here 3 of those 6.
Yeah. Well, I talked to someone that said they were out here 5 times.
Yeah, so that's, so there's been a variety of work up there.
Yeah.
You do the night shift, or are you on your deal?
I'm cop watcher. I was up on 122nd when this came in.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'm 8 blocks from this place, so I came down here to videotape, and then once I'm done here, I'm going home.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's if the city stays quiet.
I hope so.
We had enough breeze.
But you know, it's starting the summer, so.
Oh yeah. Well, sir, nice talking with you.
All right.
Good night.
You too. Be safe. All right, he's pulling up all the tape. So the firefighter's pulling up all the tape. I'm going to keep everything running. I'm going to head back to my car. This thing looks like it's out, but I got to keep this running just in case the cop says something.